guys, my name is Vijay. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if I've landed here for the very first time. Okay, so today we are doing something different. I kind of was searching on Google and just found this a list of questions that people are asking about India. Some are literally so dumb and stupid. There's also a list of questions like the stupidest questions asked about India. I'm not kidding. And me as an Indian who has following of not so Indian audience, I thought this would be a great thing to like bust myths or just like say or answer what's popular about India and if it's true and why it's happening and something like that. I'll do my best to answer it. I don't know everything, of course, but I'm going to do my best to answer. So today we are doing the most searched questions about India. Indian girl answers that. So let's get started. But before that, I hope you have subscribed to my channel and click the notification bell so don't miss out any further updates. You can follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the links in the description. Okay, fine, let's get started. Just wanted to get into it so bad, so let's get started. Here we go. Why is Indian? Wow, the questions. Why is Indian food so expensive? Is Indian food expensive? That's my question for now. Like outside of India, that's what they are talking about because it's not really expensive in where we live. And I think Indian food, there are a lot of type of Indian food. Like every state has its own typical, signature food item. Like I am from Gujarat, so we have Gujarati food. People from Rajasthan have Rajasthani food. People from Punjab have Punjabi food. South Indian, North Indian, there are different dishes. So I doubt it's expensive outside. I can ask you this question. I think this is like even better than if I ask you this because I haven't gone out and tried Indian food. I think I've gone to Dubai, but I didn't try Indian food there, so I have no idea how expensive it was and if it was expensive. But people living outside of India, and if you have ever like gone to an Indian restaurant, like, let me know if it's like expensive, literally expensive. I can say that like other cuisines here are pretty expensive, especially Korean, because well, I went to this one Korean restaurant and the whole bill was around 14,000, and we didn't even eat that much, to be frank. 14,000. I'm not even ₹1 top. I have a vlog. Maybe I'll insert it somewhere. I have a vlog. So I have the bill in there. So I'm not even lying. So maybe because it's an international food, I don't know, maybe. But I don't know about this. Because in India, it's not really that expensive. Indian food is definitely not expensive. Next question. Why is Indian food so popular? I think I can answer this one nicely because I think the amount of flavors that Indian food has is impossible to get it in other cuisine. Like at least the amount of cuisines that I have tried, I haven't tried much, I would say that. But the amount of cuisines that I've tried don't have the amount of spices, the flavor. Indian food is just full of flavor and colors, and accustomed to eating really, really spicy, really, really flavorful items. Full of masala. You have like this flavor, you have like that flavor popping up. It's mix of flavors happening. You can't realize what it is, but it's really amazing. That's the feeling that you get when you eat Indian food. And it doesn't matter if you're eating a South Indian food, doesn't matter eating a North Indian food, doesn't matter eating East or West Indian food. Every food has a lot of flavors. Not every food is spicy. So I think I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get that question and we're gonna take that next one. But not every Indian food is spicy for sure. And not every Indian eats spicy food. Personally, I eat spicy. I eat a lot of spices. I need spices in my food, but in my family itself, people don't eat spicy food. It's just me. So it differs from person to person, but that's what I'm gonna say. It's just also like our food is made from the scratch. Every Indian dish is made from literal scratch. Like you have to do a lot of things. Most dishes like take around 2 hours of making the food. It's not like you put the bread, you put like butter and with two things, sauce, ketchup, cheese, and that's not how it works. It's really difficult, and I think I find it very difficult actually. But yeah, it's pretty difficult, and it's just like from scratch. So there are a lot of things also that goes into making of that dish. But I think it just, the main thing is it's very flavorful, and I've just seen that other food, according to me, have been a little bit bland. Maybe because I'm so, accustomed to eating a lot of flavorful dishes, and I think that's why it's so popular. Is because it's so flavorful, and I've seen people like come to India and just fall in love with Indian food. And not just that, like we also have different cuisines, Mexican, Italian, whatever here. It's also mixed with a little bit of Indian flavor. I've heard people say they don't like Mexican food outside of India, but when they come to India and they try Mexican food, they fall in love with it, because it's not just pure Mexican food. Of course, it's mixed with Indian style, flavors. Because if you're eating a proper Mexican Italian food, probably will not suit our taste. I guess so. I think that's why. Okay, next. Now I'm writing, why are Indians, here we go, so smart? Okay, I've heard this, that every Indian is amazing at maths. I think I've even debunked this thing last time. I said what my subscribers think of India. I'm not good at math myself. Yes, that's true. I really hate maths, so I don't think we are all good at maths. There are a lot of people who are not good at maths, but there are a lot of people who are good at maths. Why are Indians so smart? I do think there is this reason that at least me, and I see my fellow Indians, we love to have this like intellectual conversations. It's just weird. I love to have like heart to heart debating conversations with my best friends, and it's just super fun. I think we all love to do that. Plus, usually in like get together meetings, everyone starts discussing politics, they start discussing general knowledge. People do that, I know that. I have my parents do that all the time, and they're like discussing all those things. I think maybe that's the reason. Maybe that's the reason. But as I said, the mathematics, blah, blah, blah. As I said, the maths thing is definitely a stereotype. I hate maths, and I think you'll find a lot of Indians saying that they hate maths. So being smart is a different thing, but we are not good at maths. Not all of them. Not all of them. There's some who are really good at maths, but not me. Why are Indians so beautiful? I don't think I can answer this.
Wait a minute!
I don't know. Are we? This is something not Indian should answer. This is something that who look upon us should answer. I don't know. I mean, I would say one thing that definitely I feel that Indians are blessed with beautiful features. Many Indians complain about their skin color, but I just feel every skin color is beautiful. I've said this a million times on my Instagram, and I completely agree to it. I have had people telling me that I'm a hypocrite because I am fair, and I'm saying every skin is beautiful. It's not true. I genuinely believe in it, and that's what it is. That's what it is. So, yeah, I mean, here I think everyone wants to get fair, and that used to be a thing, not anymore, but there are still people like that. I'm pretty sure there are people like that, and we have a lot of protests these days coming up, just to end the fairness creams, to end these things, that objectify our beauty, or just like have a typical standard. Sure, we have our own standard, Indian beauty. Every country has their own standard of beauty for men and women, but it's just about breaking the stereotypes now. It's all about being yourself, and I think we all are adjusting to that quite easily. And maybe why this is uploaded this way, why Indians so beautiful, because now we're getting more comfortable in our skin and just being proud of who we are and how we look. But I want to say this one thing, as I've always found that Indians have amazing features. The facial structure, the bone structure is beautiful. Yeah, I think our facial bone structures are really beautiful and really well constructed. I think that's why maybe people think we have beautiful faces, or we are beautiful. But thank you for thinking that we are beautiful. Thank you so much. Vegetarian. Not every Indian is vegetarian. I think most of them are non-vegetarians. But yes, there are a lot of people who don't eat even eggs, or they don't even eat non-veg. It's more of religious belief why they don't eat it. And of course, you all know that beef is banned here because we consider cow as goddesses. So of course you can't eat a goddess. So that's how it works. And I think it's more of a religious belief. And why are more people vegetarian in India? So we are left with something else now. So let me just write, why are Indian parents, because I've seen this kind of question somewhere. So yeah, why are Indian parents so strict? Even I want to ask the same question, to be frank. Why are Indian parents so strict? I just feel, not in India, but I think in Asia, we are like, forced to live in this particular type of way. That's what I feel. Okay. And no, you have to do this. This is the thing you follow. This is the thing you do, and that's it. The time you try to go out of it, you get questionable looks. You get questionable questions. They're like, no, but this is what we thought about you, and that's what you have to do. That's what everyone does, but not everyone wants to do the same thing. So I think this is the mentality that we all have grown up to. Like, no, this is how it works. No, you can't do this because you are like this. You can't do this. You can't do this. It's not like that, I just feel like everyone has freedom to do whatever they want, and they should be given the freedom. But that lacks in India. Definitely lacks in India. In a way, there are pros and cons of it, but we are not discussing that right now. So a lot of freedom is also not good, but too much of restrictions are also not good. And a lot of families in India are not that restricted. Yes, I think again, it may be a stereotype that everyone is very strict, everyone is against this, that, blah blah blah, because that's what it says. Why are Indian parents against dating, against love marriage, obsessed with marriage? See, all of those things are like lined up right here. I think that's what it is. It's not everywhere the same thing. A lot of families have progressed out of it, but a lot of families are still inside of it, and it's sad, to be frank. It's sad that people consider community, religion much more than someone falling in love. It's sick in a way. I don't understand how people are okay with letting their daughters, their son go and marry someone just because they are okay with their religion, or okay with their community or in a community, but disregard how they fell in love with someone and they'll be more happy with that person. That makes no sense, and that it does happen. I'm not going to lie about it. It does happen, and I'm absolutely against it. So I know that a lot of families die like that. There are a lot of families which are not like that. So why are they? Is because we are brought up that way. It's been going on since ages, and nobody tried to change it. But younger generation is all about making a change. It's all about doing what we want, what we wish for. So hopefully our future generations will not take such restrictive measures and stop the growth of our own children. Stop the growth because you aren't supposed to do this, because how and what society will think of you is completely wrong. And I think we are definitely progressing. The younger generation is definitely progressing. So hope so. These questions will not be seen in coming 30-20 years. Hope so. Fingers crossed on that. Last question. Okay. I'm just gonna read out. All the other things are so annoying. I will not say they're annoying at all. Indian parents are anything but annoying. They're just extremely loving, and their love sometimes just go out of hand to make them get super strict around you, which also wrong, of course, but I don't think they're annoying at all. Strict about dating, overprotective, against love marriage, obsessed with marriage. So bad, it's absolutely wrong. No, I will not agree to that. So here we end it. I don't know if I answered the questions properly, because I think this is more of the questions that are asked by foreigners and should be answered more by foreigners rather than just Indians. But it was actually a good idea to do it and sit down and actually think and see what is the most searched and what people think about India. It's an eye-opener in a way, but I hope I have solved something, a little bit of it. I really enjoyed it, and if you did, and if you want something more like this, then let me know, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, berries. Love you.